Hey guys, this is Undercover Dudes all the way from Down Under with the Combat Arms top 20 clips of all time. For best clips from episode 101 to 199, celebrating episode 200 of the top 5 plays of the week. Starting off with a clip from week 127, we have Stav CA. He's on Overdose Quarantine region and he's popping off right now, firing RPGs everywhere, drops the mine, gets 2 more, reloads the RPG, fires it right into the enemy and takes another out. That clip was from 2014, a very long time ago. Now we've got Indecisive CA. On Sandog S&D, it was a 1v5, now 1v4 using the L96A1. He runs back into the base. Some guy's trying to go and plant the bomb, takes him out very easily. Nades going off everywhere, just sitting inside the bomb site, trying for another pick. Looks outside, gets the headshot, and that definitely evens up the odds. While Indecisive is trying to find a kill, if you guys haven't seen any of the older top 5 plays episodes, you can check out the featured weeks in the description below, all of them in the official playlist in the description below as well, or click the annotation in the top right hand corner and it will take you to that week in a new tab. Getting right back to the action, Indecisive, he goes in for the 1v1 duel, takes out the enemy and survives with 27 HP. Now down to the 1v1, the bomb's been planted, he peeks out, takes out the enemy and wins the round. Next up we have Yovel Productions on Power Surge S&D in a 1v7 scenario, now down to a 1v5 with that double kill. Reloading his M4, plays very aggressively and takes out that sniper. Trying to go and find that ultra, he finds the enemy, takes him out as well, gets the accolade, wants a little bit more, but sadly can't continue on. But don't worry, Yovel's gonna go and be aggressive again, spraying into the bomb site, but doesn't get any hits. Checking outside, nobody there, going back to the bomb site, goes for the side spray and picks up a headshot. Reloading his M4, going back into the bomb site, seeing if there's anybody there. Some guy in the top left hand corner takes him out very easily. Skip ahead and it's a 1v1 battle, sniper versus M4, and Yovel wins, securing the 1v7 clutch. We now have a clip from a legend of the top 5 plays of the week, and that is Attica Rigger. This man sent insane accolades to me on a week-to-week basis. As you can see, it's Oil Rig Spy Hunt, using the MP5 SD6 and the M4A1 CQBR. Already on a fantastic, swaps over to the M4 and picks up the unbelievable, but the clip has barely started. As you can see, he plays very aggressively, using low recoil SMGs and assault rifles. Now saying that, his knowledge of where the packs are, where they've been dropped is really key as well. As you can see, he sprays in, he goes and gets another unbelievable, then he goes and picks up the pack, refreshes his HP to 100. He gave me clips like this on a weekly basis, and this definitely carried the top 5 plays, especially when the clip quality was a lot lower. Now we've got iPlatinum on Power Surge S&D using the USP SC. He's going full Rambo mode, gets the first blood headshot, now the double kill, reloading behind enemy lines, picks up the multi-kill headshot as well, twitches around, gets a ultra kill headshot, reloads, now trying to find any enemies. That enemy puts a bit of damage into him, down to 18 HP, but it does not matter. He's going balls to the wall mode with the tracker knife and picks up a kill with that melee weapon, the most BM unbelievable I've featured in a very long time. Coming up next, we've got Mr. Booyah on Oil Rig One Man Army. As you can see, TPG-1 Pro and the L96A1 Arctic Wolf. And this is one of the many massive accolade sniper clips that I got on basically a weekly basis. But saying that, there was a few select ones that just seemingly went on forever. A lot of them were on Oil Rig or Junk Fleet, and I'll show you guys some Junk Fleet ones a little bit later on in the video. But as you can see, he's on 18 HP, 1 hit, easy death, but doesn't matter. He's balls to the wall. Just kept getting more and more kills, and this accolade, it just basically went on forever. Now we have Pavel CAE on Piazza S&D using the Tango 51 in a 1v6 scenario. He's getting pincered in. He gets the first, hits a nutty no-scope for the double. As you can see, that pumpkin head, it was from a long time ago, this clip, and all of his clips are like a blast from the past. Now getting pincered in even more. He's going to walk up the stairs, go on the aggressive, pulls out the 5.7, gets a headshot, reloads, and gets another one. Fast forward a little bit further, in a post-plant position, the guy just going for some shots, but guess what? Just hits this Superman from like absolutely nowhere. This clip from Moyu was insane. A 1v15 Kill Creek free run in Quarantine region. It went for like 1 minute and 19 seconds. I'm just showing the end of the clip, but he had so much finesse, so much style to his clip, it was irresistible to go and put in the top 5 plays. Only one other clip can go and rival this for Quarantine free runs. I'll show it a little bit later on. I've been doing the top 5 plays for combat arms for quite a long time. My first episode was like in 2011, I believe, so it's been quite a few years. But one thing that never really changes with the top 5 plays is the intake of sniper only, junk flea, one-man army clips. I get them every single week, but this clip from Neagles is by far one of the best. It's like unbelievable plus 10, I believe. He's hitting nutty shots like that on a consistent basis, and with these quick scopes and drag scopes and whatnot, it just keeps going and going and going. I'm pretty sure when I originally commentated this, I ran out of breath. I ran out of things to go and say because he just kept hitting these nutty shots, and I can't just keep saying he got another unbelievable and another unbelievable. That's where the DJ Khaled meme pretty much came from, that clip. It was insane. Here we have Mr. Nutty halfway through a 1v8 clutch on Gravedigger Elimination Pro, using of all weapons the M16A3. We fast forward a little bit, he's on the other side of the map, spraying again with that weapon. He goes and picks up another kill, barely living but a skin of his teeth. He picks up the HP pack, that's when abilities were in the game, and again he's spraying around 1v2, down to the 1v1, pulls out the alien gun and pulls out a 1v8 clutch. Now, before I talked about Attagriga, who hit massive accolades on Spy Hunt, be it Oil Rig, Vertigo, or any really close quarters map, but his equivalent for Junk Flea Sniper only, at least, is XX Nightmare. This guy consistently sent me clips exactly like this, unbelievable +7 and above, cycling through tons of weapons, tons of sniper rifles. He's got the the Black Magnum, he's got the S58 musket, and the TRG, and the TPG, and he's just going on and on and on, just hitting these shots. He wasn't as accurate as Neagles from before, but he just kept firing off shots, and most of the time those shots would go in here. Now, the next clip I want to go and show you guys is from Junk Flea Quarantine Region. It's a 1v15 scenario. It's from Showers, and this man goes absolutely ballistic. A piece of history of the top 5 plays of the week. Now, he goes and throws down a nade, he gets a multi, but then he goes to an unbelievable, shoots the RPG, doesn't get anything, but drops the mine and gets an unbelievable plus. He's going to go and drop a few more mines, and guess what? That's going to go to an unbelievable +3. Now down to the 1v6, he gets 2 more kills with the nade pack. That's an unbelievable +5. He pulls out the tracker knife and he gets 1 more. For some reason, it's not an unbelievable +6, but let's not worry about that. Getting right into the next clip, it's a draft stunt on 2 Hours Quarantine Region, probably one of the best free run plays in the game. 1v15 scenario, it was like a 1.5 minute long free run, probably one of the nuttiest free runs I've ever seen in my life. Go and watch the episode. It's insane how he goes and does all these tricks, and probably one of the best free runs I've ever seen in my life. Next up, we have Piziz on Roadkill Elimination with the M14, tap firing, getting all of these headshots. Fantastic headshot. He spins around, and guess what? He's going to get another one. Unbelievable. Not a headshot this time, does not worry. He's going to get right back to it. Another unbelievable, another unbelievable, another unbelievable. This is where the meme just goes and kicks in. DJ Khaled. But it makes complete sense. Complete sense. All of those M14 headshots, they were absolutely perfect and definitely deserved a place in the top 5 plays of the week. Now, talking about perfect, this is by far one of the most perfect clips in top 5 plays history. It's Zephyr Rhyme on Greyhammer Search and Destroy. He pulls off a ridiculous flick to start it off. He knows the guy sitting behind there, pulls out the L9 again, and gets the 3rd kill of the clip already. He just single-handedly dismantles the enemy team. He's looking at the common spots. He looks at the hole in the wall. In the corner of his eye, some guy jumps out. He gets this ridiculous quickscope. Yes, I overuse the word ridiculous, but it's so perfect for this clip. The perfect clip with the perfect word. He's hitting these shots out of nowhere. So he goes and chucks a nade. He's walking towards the bomb site. That just lines up again perfectly, and he gets another kill. Now on the bomb site, just going to casually plant that bomb, and we'll skip forward a little bit where he's just pre-scoping this container, and the enemy is just flawlessly walks into it, now down to the 1v1, and hits another great quick scope. Overall, one of the most perfect clips. It just seems so easy for him to go and do all of that. Next up, we have Transelm CAE, with definitely one of the best Quarantine Region clips I've ever seen in my life. Even more nutty than the one we saw before. 1v15 scenario, he goes and chucks 1 nade, gets the double kill, goes and chucks another nade, and guess what? Upgrade to an unbelievable plus. Goes and puts down a mine. He goes and gets like an unbelievable +3, then it goes to an unbelievable +5 with the RPG, then he chucks another mine on the ground, gets like 2 more unbelievable, I don't know, it comes out to an unbelievable +7. Ridiculous. Now we've got Yaya, Sandog S&D 1v5 scenario. The nade goes and takes out 2 for the double, with an M4 gets the multi, jumps down, ultra kill, spins around, one tap for the fantastic. Now we have Insurgent HD on Ghost Town Search and Destroy using the L96A1 Arctic Wolf. Now this clip is so beautiful. He moves towards the bomb site and he's just going to sit in the corner, wait for his nade to go off. He goes for a flash scope, it doesn't go and connect. He moves back to the bomb site, he tries for another, this is quick scope that time, and it doesn't go and connect. So at the moment, he's pretty keen for some kills. He moves over to the chain fence, reloads his Arctic Wolf, and look, an enemy right there. But he wants to keep the accolade going. He goes back to the bomb site. He misses the first quick scope, but gets on the second, the double kill. There's the multi. Now moving forward, these close quarter kills are insane. Ultra kill, reloads his weapon, spinning around. One guy on top of the van, the fantastic. Now looking for the unbelievable. He looks up near the water tank. He misses the first shot, but gets it on the second. The unbelievable in Search and Destroy with all those close quarter kills and then that spin for the fantastic and looking up for the unbelievable. It all worked out perfectly and it was very entertaining to go and commentate. Next, we have a clip from Mad Shells. It's on Elimination Pro Short Fuse 1v7 scenario using the MP40. With a nice spray down, picks up 2, brings it down to the 1v5, and he's got the heartbeat sensor just tapping away, trying to go and find any enemies. This is a fairly recent clip. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen it, but saying that, I really wanted to go in feature, especially in the week of just god tier clips, which was week 195. It definitely suggests to go and watch that if you haven't. Now down that 1v4, spraying around, whips out the M4A1 Desert Warrior. He gets a multi for his troubles. Reloading his Desert Warrior, definitely ready to go, trying to go and find that last person. Now, that last person, well, I actually completely forgot where this guy is. He's tapping away with a heartbeat sensor. Personally, I'm not a heartbeat sensor fan, but it wasn't really abused in this clip, so I let it fly. And he sees that muzzle flash, he whips out the Desert Warrior, the guy behind the van goes for a little bit of a cheese tactic, and overall it works out quite well. So now we come to the 20th clip of this very special episode. Now this is quite a recent clip from week 197 I believe, and it's by Crux, and man, he just goes off in this clip. He's playing on Power Surge S&D using the G36C, and it's going to come down to an 8v4 scenario. His teammates, they're just going to get picked off one by one, and it's really going to be all up to Crux to go and win this round. So he's just going to be bouncing around those boxes, trying to go and get an opening pick. But, you know, to no avail. He has a little peek for that little hole, but doesn't really get anything. But he does go and get that very first kill, and that pumps him up. He's going to go and get the double as well. Moving forward, he sees his teammate die. That's a very good sign. There's an enemy on the other side, the multi and the ultra. Now down to the 1v3, and the way he plays this 1v3 is magical. Using this box, he's got a lot of cover from the front, but not much from the side. And from the side, he takes a ton of damage, going down to 27 HP. Now using that left corrugated iron as a little bit of cover, he tap fires, but doesn't really get anything. Now pre-scoping that position, again, he doesn't get anything from that as well. So he has to play this like miraculously perfect, because if he makes one mistake, he is done. Now the bomb has been planted. He's got 35 seconds, but he's got to move his ass to the other bomb site. He has an inkling that enemies flanking him, and that is exactly right. He goes and picks up another kill. Now with a bit of Rambo in his veins, playing very aggressively, and with that said, he sees another enemy right in front, but he knows it's going to be a 1v1 encounter inside the bomb site. He takes one bullet, now moves to the bomb. He's going to try to defuse it, but cancels it. What about the guy from before? Of course, that person rushes in. All the bullets go and miss. 12 HP left, sticks to defuse, and in the end, he goes and wins the round, pulls off a ridiculous clutch. Overall, a really entertaining clip to go and commentate and watch, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. Now, for all the people that have stuck it through for all this time, I'm going to go and show you guys a gem from week 101. I guarantee a lot of you guys haven't gone and seen this. It is basically a cringe compilation from a ton of stuff that I did. Top 5 plays, YouTubes I use, Q&A and whatnot. I don't look like that anymore. I've slimmed down. My voice isn't that bad, I hope. But I wanted to go and put it at the end, and hopefully you guys go and get a laugh out of it. Please go and submit your clips for week 201. I'm not sure how I'm going to go and do the format. I don't know. It's probably going to turn into episode, not week, because I don't do this weekly anymore, because the clip, you know, intake is a little bit lower. But regardless, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. But that's Undercover Dudes, all the way from Down Under. Out. Hey guys, this is Undercover Dudes, all the way from Down Under, with the Combat Arms top 5 plays of the week 100. A lot of you guys were asking,
What size is your dick big?
I don't know. A ridiculous, massive one. Not one of the best in the game, but it's good for headshots. Swag yellow 2 chain, you thug life, back you Chris, I'm gay, hey mad, you said that.
To the next dimension.